What is up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and I'm back in the motherfucking building. This time I'm back, honey, to talk about this drama between Tamar, honey, and Kandi. We all know that both of these ladies are on the show Big Brother, the celeb edition. I need to start taping this show because I have a feeling, honey, it is going to be pretty good. They got the boy Joey on there. Whoa! I used to love me some Blossom, honey. Let's check out what both Tamar and Kandi has said about each other. They both had confessional interviews. So let's just play out what both sides have to say, and I will come back in here with my commentary.
He never really liked me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know her, but I ain't never been to her house. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never been to my house. Our kids ain't never played together. You know, I was never invited to her stuff. And, you know, she just never really, you know, liked me like that. And so, you know, that's cool. You know, you're not supposed to get along with everybody, but, you know, hey, I ain't never did nothing to her. And I was just trying to figure out, you know, like, so, is she going to be gunning? Was she going to be gunning for me? What happened was, okay, so Tamar, we were on tour. It was the Great Escape tour, my group Escape. We had a sold out tour, and going into our New Year's Eve show, going into 2018. Everybody, of course, was like letting special guests come in. It was in Atlanta. And she invited someone to come on stage to be at her performance who had basically said a lot of negative things about myself and, you know, some other members of our group, and also people that we are close to. Once before then, when she was no longer a part of the talk show she was a part of, a few of us that are friends with her, you know, we were all invited at different times to be guests on the show.
Okay, you all, so that way that we are clear, the show that Kandi is talking about, because at first I thought she was talking about, y'all know that talk show that Tiny had with Shekinah and different, Claudia Jordan, different people, and Claudia had talked about Tiny like a dog, honey, and Tiny didn't even know about it, but that's another situation, honey. But the show that Kandi is referring to is The Real. You all know that Tamar was fired from The Real. She was very embarrassed about that situation, and different friends of hers went on to The Real, like Tiny, like Kandi, like Toya Wright. You know, they were all invited on the show, and Tamar unfollowed all those girls from Instagram. She said it was just too negative for her, and she later had said it had nothing to do with them. I'm like, bitch, yeah, right. But she was just like, yeah, I didn't want to hear nothing about the show. I didn't care that they was on there. And yeah, right, Tamar, you know, you unfollowed them. All that unfollowing, I'm following you, oh, I'm cool with you, I'm not, that shit gets old, okay, bitch? Your time is running out. These bitches out here in these streets, they are not your sisters. They're not gonna keep loving your motherfucking ass, okay? They gonna leave your ass alone.
Became guest on the show, co-hosting or whatever. She got upset with us and unfollowed all of us. On social media. So that's what I mean, like throughout our life it's been multiple times where it's like we'll be cool, then she get mad, then she unfollow us, then she decides she'll be back cool, then she get mad and unfollow us.
And like I said, you all, that shit gets old, and y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Kandi. I feel like she is very passive aggressive, you know, especially on Housewives. But whose side I'm on when it comes to this? I'm on Team Kandi, because I feel like Tamar is very childish. You know, she has a victim mentality. You know, she is a Pisces gone wrong. She acts like a little girl. And like I just stated, you know, it's one thing to do that shit with your sisters, but when you get out in the real world, you know, you have grown women that are looking to be friends with you. They're not going to maintain a relationship with you. And like Kandi said, she had invited T.S. Madison and Kaya to their performance, to the Great Escape, what was it, a performance? I don't know. I believe they was all on tour together, if I'm not, if I'm clear on that. And then the other singer she was talking about, Tamar, she was being shady as fuck, is Monica. She didn't even want to say Monica's name, because Monica don't fuck with her ass no more either. She's sick of that childish ass bullshit. So, yeah, Tamar invited Kaya and them, and y'all know Kaya was clowning Kandi at that time, saying that every man wants a woman. I mean, I'm with Kandi. I wouldn't, even though it was funny, it's in poor taste to invite somebody like that to your performance that talks about all of your friends like a dog. Hell, I think they even talked about Tamar. Tamar didn't care, but, you know, that would make all of those women feel uncomfortable, knowing that you have invited somebody into our show that, and it was mainly, Escape show more than it was Tamar. You know, she was a guest on the, I guess, the tour, but still, you know, this is mainly their tour. They don't want to be disrespected and made fun of. You know, if you got a performance, you want to feel powerful, you want to feel good, you want it to be positive, and Tamar knows nothing about that. You know, she knows about acting out and acting a fool. I'm gonna play a brief clip of her talking about Kandi on Big Brother to some of the other house guests, and you all will see exactly what I'm saying.
She's fake.
I don't know her, so I can't.
She's fake, okay? Let me tell you what happened. I want to see the receipts. Really? Okay.
I guess it's what I do anyway.
What? Stay at home?
Stay at home.
I'm at home too.
Stay at home all day?
Yes, I'm a hermit
I
too.
go to school and then I rest of the time.
Yeah, like
That sounds nice.
I just wish I had.
You go to dinner on time?
I go out to eat a lot, but then, you know, I'm at my restaurant, I'm here, I'm there, meeting at my office, all over the place. Just...
I'm talking about after work.
Like, I swear to you, I'm always, and then, you know, in Atlanta, it's always an event, always something. Everybody always wants you to show up for something.
Got it.
And I always be telling my friends, like, why is it like an extra strict, like, everybody make it like extra important that I have to be there? I was like, why I gotta always be at everything? But I'm like, I'm not the only relevant person in Atlanta.
Well, it's not a lot.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
There's a lot of people out there that's doing their thing.
I didn't say that. I said relevant. And that is a difference.
Y'all see how she's starting up already? If you heard in the beginning, she was telling a group of them, and I actually want to play that clip. This is when Kandi wasn't in the room. She's fake as hell, you know, and it's just like, she's so argumentative. She is just so damn nasty, you know, and in this clip, you're going to see how she's trying to, I don't know. It's like I need to discredit Tiny and Monica, and you know, and she has a way that she's gonna do it. No, she didn't discredit Tiny. She gave Tiny props, saying Tiny is relevant. T.I. If it was not for T.I., nobody would be watching that Family Hustle show. Okay? T.I. and maybe Monica. They have the strongest fan bases on that show. Tiny is relevant because she's married to T.I. and she sings and Escape, and some of you all, and I mean some, care about that. I don't really care about Escape, the group, like that. I feel like they did what they did in their time, and I wish them all the best, but I'm not really no big Tiny fan. I'm a T.I. fan. I listened to T.I. yesterday, honey. But yeah, you're gonna see her She's just so shady, and Kandi didn't play into it. But what Kandi should have did is walked away and limited her time talking with her ass. That's why I told y'all I couldn't be on these shows. I'm not going to be arguing with an idiot. And I don't know what the hell this is under Tamar's damn eye. But let's play this out really quickly, you all.
Been doing your thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like, okay, Jackie been doing her thing for a long time, right? Now, she's become relevant.
Okay, think about how many reality shows alone are in Atlanta.
Yeah, but doesn't mean that you're relevant because you got a reality show. Some reality shows on TV and don't nobody give a hot damn.
But there are a lot of them that's in Atlanta that's actually popping up.
Where? Outside of
Kandi
Atlanta.
and Them show is popping.
Where?
Their show is doing good.
Look at her already. The hate, honey. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Tiny, you need to cancel this bitch in 2019, okay? You need to cancel her. She doesn't really care for you like that. She's just like, where's the numbers? I'm a producer too. Girl, I was gonna say something. I'm gonna be good.
The numbers.
That does not have anything to do with relevancy.
Okay,
Relevancy
so
is like...
what's the difference in that and Jay? And don't get me wrong, I love Dr.
No, but
Jackie.
I'm not talking bad about it. I'm just trying to show you, and I know the numbers because I'm a producer, so I look at numbers
Right.
of all TV shows.
Right.
But what I'm saying is relevancy.
Bitch, hopping on Vince's dick and creating Logan does not make you a producer. Okay? I'm just saying.
Okay, let me put it to you like this. Like, let me think of a good example. Ariana Grande concert and the Backstreet Boys. They're both on tour, right? They're both sold out at the Staples Center.
Okay.
Ariana Grande is relevant.
You mean in current
Relevant.
hip-hop, pop culture?
No, relevant. We care. A lot.
Well,
A whole lot.
true, but I think
Yeah.
you gotta understand the people on, like, let's say, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, even though it can be crazy, a lot of people pay attention to them. A lot of people pay attention to, like I said, the Family Hustle show. A lot of people
That's not
pay
what I'm
attention.
saying. They pay attention to Tiny. Tiny is relevant.
And you know that's a damn lie. She's only saying Tiny because T.I. cussed her ass out. Tiny is that long-suffering friend because, hell, look at how T.I. treats Tiny and she's still with him for a few dollars. So, of course, she'll put up with bad behavior from Tamar. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, and I see what Kandi was saying. And to be honest with you a little bit, I saw where Tamar was going with this, even though I felt like she was obviously just trying to find a way to throw some shade on people's names. But she was saying that you can have a show, but like Kandi is popping mainly because of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Those ratings are up every year, even though they talking about they struggling now. They're in their 11th season, so there's a certain amount of respect. Kandi has dropped several businesses from being on Housewives. The show has been very lucrative to her. That has made Kandi even more relevant. Now, pre-Housewives, we knew her from Escape, but we didn't really care. You know what I'm saying? So, in that respect, I should say, I get what Tamar is saying. You know, people care, but shit, like Kandi said, people care about them Love and Hip Hop people. And Tamar will never see it because I think I caught her saying some shit like, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. What's that? She was talking like she's so above, you know, Love and Hip Hop, even though we just saw you on a Braxton Family Values acting a fool, cussing your sisters out. We saw you get in a process of going through a damn divorce or breakup on your show with so much disrespect and a lot of dysfunctional behavior between you and Vince. You know, she just tries to act so above people, and you know, she's not. And I feel like Kandi really should have backed out of this and kind of just stopped talking to her. You know how this bitch is, Kandi. You know how she is, and you just need to let her be.
It's different. They pay attention to Monica. Meaning, like, definitely, they pay attention to Toya.
Like, okay, well, I don't want to have this conversation with you because then we're gonna start, and I'm not gonna start. But I'm just trying to tell you.
See, she has a problem with Monica. She has a problem with Toya. She has not forgiven them, and she was probably the one that did them wrong. You know, that's how she is. Got these damn lipstick pajamas on. Girl, you need to get a clue. You need to put a wig on. Tamar rocked that bald haircut or whatever the hell is going on, but now you need a wig on, sis. Put your wig on, okay? Wigs are your friends.
That, in my opinion...
She feel like Kandi is biased because Kandi is still cool with those people and able to maintain relationships. And let's be honest, you all, Tamar can't do that. She's not grown in that right.
We're talking about relevancy. Atlanta Housewives is the household name. The show.
We have more crossover.
Relevant. Okay. Good.
I think.
Okay, y'all pretty much get the gist of that, and y'all see where it's going. Kandi should have just let that bitch win that argument. I wouldn't be sitting on her bed. I wouldn't be talking to her. I may say, girl, I would use Tamar for the music, because Tamar has the most beautiful, angelic voice. She really does. But she has that ignorant, ghetto, ratchet behavior that she needs to work on, okay? All right, you all, that's all I have to pretty much say about this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I am out.